And I am joined by the reigning bantamweight champion, Aljamain Sterling. Looking fly tonight, my friend.
Thank you. I got to give my fiance credit because she picked up the shirt. So I told her, I'll give you your credit. I'll give you credit. She did good.
That's a good man. You're coming through on your word. That's good. Giving her credit for that.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you, though. Thanks. I'm happy to be here. Great fight so far. And
Yes.
I'm excited for my fight.
Well, that's exactly where I was. Thank you for making that transition for me. I want to talk about UFC 280 coming up very shortly here in October in Abu Dhabi. Talk to me a little bit how camp is going and how you're feeling.
Camp is going really well. 6 weeks out at this point, and we're already doing 4 rounds. We're pushing a good pace, and that's what we do. We slow and steady build it up. You don't want to shoot out like a marathon. You know, it's a marathon, not a sprint, I should say. So slowly building. My body's feeling good, and I'm just excited to go out there, put on a show, and knock the pills out of TJ.
You've known about this fight for quite some time, so have you structured your camp differently because of that, or are you kind of keeping the same? You've been successful with the last way, or are you kind of keeping it the same?
You know what? I kind of adapt in the moment of the fight. There's no real like secret preparation. Everyone knows what I'm looking to do. Take you down, strangle you. That's the main objective. And if I can, I'll try to beat you up as much as I can on the ground. But with this, there's nothing that's going to be too different. I think I don't really like game plan. It's just kind of like what they present, you know, and I kind of just adapt in the moment. Like, I'm going to feel TJ's energy. If he wants to come out aggressive, he wants to play passive, play counter. I got different answers for all that stuff. So that's just what we're trying to do, just make sure we leave no stones unturned. I'm a student of the game, baby. I ain't get here by accident, so we're going to keep doing the same thing we've been doing. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? So go out there, as Ray would say, punch a hole in his chest and come out with the dub.
You got to love the cornering of the great Ray Long. We love hearing him in your corner. I remember reading, I think, somewhere that this is your first fight outside the United States. Are you looking forward to that, or is that kind of, something you're like, maybe not so much excited about that part of it?
You know, I wasn't excited last year because of all the injuries that I had to deal with the surgery, the recovery. And I knew I wasn't physically ready to go out there and compete yet. And I felt like I was kind of like just not really enjoying the moment. So now for me to finally leave the country and go fight overseas, I think it's going to be way better. And I think I'm in a much better mental headspace. So I think that's what it is for me at this moment. And I'm actually excited to fight overseas for the first time. Going out there 2 weeks early, acclimate a little bit, and hopefully ride some camels, embrace the culture a little bit, and maybe one of the sheiks could donate me a nice Lamborghini.
You made the call right here. I hope that comes true for you. Talk to me a little bit about TJ. I mean, in some of his interviews he's done recently, he said things like he's an athlete but not a fighter. And it kind of feels like he's saying you're not dangerous where you obviously are dangerous. What aspect of your game do you feel like he is perhaps most discounting?
I think my striking. Yeah. I think if he wants to sleep on that, that's better for me, and I get to piece him up and make it look easy. So I hope he comes out there super confident, as arrogant as he always is. Even that one time he had the after party, my boys, they all knew him. They wanted to go hang out. I was like, dude, I'll go sit on the side and I'll sit in the back while you guys go talk to him, congratulate him. I never hate on nobody, but I'm like, I plan to fight this guy, and here we are. So it's just one of those things. I just can't wait to punch the guy in the face and right the ship and right the wrong for all the guys that he's beaten on the sauce, on the pills, and I can't wait to just go out there and shine.
You're on a 7-fight win streak. What type of performance do you feel like you have to make it 8? What kind of fight is going to make you most satisfied?
I honestly kind of want a dogfight in this one. I'm not going to lie. I would like – the last one I had to play it a little bit safer because of the whole long layoff. There was a little bit of ring rust in that, and I think I respected him more than I probably should have, but now I kind of got the monkey off my back. Everyone was talking shit for 13 months, so now I can kind of relax a little bit and let loose and kind of get back to the Pedro Munoz style, the Jimmy Rivera, the Cody Stamann fights, and just let it fly on the feet. And that's where I think I'm most dangerous, when I just have fun and just get super creative. So I think I could go out there and take more chances now. And, I never care about the wins or the losses. I care about the performance. Yeah. If I go out there and perform the way I do in the gym, the rest will take care of itself. So I'm just going out there looking to have fun, and as I always say, my star is going to shine bright, and it's going to shine bright on October 22nd.
We absolutely look forward to watching that. And now you're an excellent analyst as well as being an excellent fighter. So I got to ask your thoughts on the co-main event there. Sean O'Malley, Petr Yan. How do you see that one playing out? What kind of fight are you expecting?
Well, they're right before the co-main event.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. My bad.
I'm on my P's and Q's. Say, no, I'm joking. But,
so you're a better analyst than I am.
I think it's going to be a great fight. I think people are writing off O'Malley, even though I still think Jan is going to win. I think people are writing him off. I think stylistically it's a good fight. Jan starts, known out the entire division, and I think all the fans. He starts slow in the first round, downloading data or whatever they want to call it. I think it's just silly. But he gives away the first round, and if he tries to do that again, he tried not to do that this time when we fought in the rematch, and I think it backfired on him a little bit. So show him with the range. If he fights smart, but we just don't know how tough he is. We know he got the skills to pay the bills, knocking guys out left and right, but they're all tailor-made matches for him. But can he handle adversity? We saw one time with Chito Vera, and the guy kind of melted a little bit. I don't know, obviously his foot, that's a serious thing, but I think he kind of wilted under a little bit of that pressure, and I think Jan's going to bring that pressure, and I think that's going to be the difference in the fight.
Before I let you go, I mean, this card tonight has seen some major changes in the last day. How excited are you for this new main event, though, between Nate Diaz and Tony Ferguson?
Honestly, I think this is my favorite matchup. This was a way more competitive matchup than Hamzat versus Nate Diaz. Not saying Nate can't win. It's a fist fight. It's an MMA fight. Crazy things have happened. People didn't think I was going to beat Jan. Juliana Pena beats Amanda Nunes. This is just what the sport's all about. That's why we get in there and figure it out. But two pioneers, two legends, and these guys fought everybody. It's shocking that they haven't fought each other yet, and I can't wait to see what happens towards the tail end of both their careers and see who the better man is. And all that experience, I think, is going to be a fun fight. The fans are going to win.
Well, this main card is popping off, so I don't want to keep you any longer than I need to. Aljo, thank you so much for your time. I know there's a great fight going on right now. Guys, keep it locked in right here. More quick hits presented by Jose Cuervo Tequila headed your way.